In the previous lecture, guys, we put the first window. Now, if you put the second window, we can start asking for more rent, right? So let's try to put the second window. But instead of creating a solid layer, I want to create a null layer and show you somehow how it works. So we select our layer, go to the FX controls, and then select the 3D camera tracker and try to zoom in a bit to see if you have some nice points over here. So I'm at a certain time, maybe if you go to the beginning or somewhere where you can find these points that are not disappearing so fast. These three look pretty fine for me. These are the three. I think they're good. Notice they really need some adjustment using 3D. If I choose some other ones, for example, these three, same. So let's choose these three. Okay, it's a matter of choice now. I will select the first one, second one, third one, and I will point to the middle and just take it down a bit. I think this will be okay somehow. Right click and create a null object. We are using here a null object. That's very true. This is your small null here. But the null object is not really meant to attach one object. You will want to attach several layers. But for the sake of the course and to make it simple so you can get the system, I will use only one object. And of course, I'm going to use the window. I will use the window glass composition. Click on it, drag it, and drop it inside the composition. Now, the first thing you want to do is to turn it into 3D. And then you bring up the parent and link. You know how to do that, right, guys? Columns, parent, and link. We saw this. Let's zoom out, and it's huge. Fine. We can click on it and just make it small. Okay, before we start, linking or parenting. And let's bring it just over here. And again, there is a special parent here I'm going to show you. If you click on the pick whip and just drag it, you will notice it says on the right, just over here, hold shift to move layer to location of parent. So this is important. If you don't, then it's not going to jump. It's going to just be parented and then you have to move it again. But with shift, it will jump to the track null 1 position. Here you are, our release, and notice how it has jumped. Not very good jump, but it's okay, it's working. So let's click now and make it smaller. Press shift here. Okay, and of course we need to zoom in to see it carefully. Now you have two choices here. If you are parenting 3-4 elements here or layers, then adjust the track null. But if you are working on a single layer that you have parented, you can adjust the layer itself. And this is what I'm going to do now. With the selection tool, I will click and take it up like this. Now with the rotation tool, W, I will rotate it on the Y, first of all. Here you are. Okay, that seems okay for me. I don't know, guys, you can do a better job. Okay. I think it's somehow parallel. I need the corner pin to see it, honestly. So I will go to FX and preset. Corner pin is over here. Click and drag. Just drop it on top. Let's adjust it. Let's see how it works. Okay, it seems it's good. It's working fine until now. Take the other pin, put it over here. And the last one, just put it over here. I think it's okay. What do you think, guys? You see, there is a lot of choices here, and it's up to you to decide what is the best. This is what I'm doing. I might be wrong, but also I'm talking to you, okay? So I'll come back to the beginning here and see it's still working. So I'll click on the stopwatches to create a keyframes, go to the end, and notice, did it work fine? Okay, I will zoom out. Not really. Let's readjust it over here, okay? And this guy over here, for example, I don't know if you want to adjust it from top, but it seems like okay for a simple exercise, not for a professional job. Fine, let's try it. We go to 100% or fit to 100% and let's play. I think it's working pretty fine. Here you are, guys. You see, it became very easy. If you use a solid layer or a null object. If you have a null object, maybe you link several other layers to the null object, but it will work exactly the same. By now, I think you have mastered how to use the track points and the camera tracking, and when you have a new video, you will be able to really achieve a lot. Thank you for listening. I will see you in the next lecture.